Okay, we ready?
Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We're back in Middle Earth, and Miss Marcellene is back at Dolven View because she needs to start searching for some chambers, but she happens to notice that this dwarf needs some help too. So,
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
he wants us to go talk to Wigfast, the scout at Khazad-dum. Well, we happen to have to go down that way anyway. So, sure, we'll talk to him. And down and down and down and down we go. Let's try not falling off the side of the world, shall we? That's a very long drop. Now, Wigfast should be right over here.
May Durian return soon to his halls.
Did Slagby send you just in time? I was about to try to venture in there and start lobbing off goblin heads all by myself, but I'm ill-equipped.
If we are to find Mithril and Khazad-dum, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
So he wants us to destroy food stores.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
He wants us to defeat goblins. Well, I think we can manage that. We have to kill 10 goblins. Goblins make noises like airplanes. Like children playing with toy airplanes. Okay, come back here. Good. Good goblin. Come on. Come on over here. Thank you. Hiding in the corner like a little wimp. Where? Okay, that's an overseer. He's over there. Now this guy will avoid for the moment. We'll have to come back for him anyway. So, no need to kill him just yet. White Hand Lieutenant. He's an orc of some considerable size. So he'll make his rounds. We'll just try to avoid him. Oh. We'll go back here. We'll take care of these guys. I mean, I could just go ahead and kill him and get rid of him for a couple of minutes, but I don't know, it's a little more fun trying to see if we can avoid him as long as possible. So we need need to destroy 3 more food stores. That's it. And of course, we're going to end up having to fight a few more or goblins. Come on, come back this way. Where is he? Oh, he's coming this way. Maybe we get to kill him next anyway. They make the weirdest noises. I always thought they did. Alright. I've done as you asked.
May Durin return soon to his
That
halls.
was a good start.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
And he's very pleased with everything we've done.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
Now he wants us to go back in there and defeat goblin overseers.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
Actually, we don't have to go in there for goblin overseers. There'll be some out here too. And destroy goblin platforms. So. That's one platform. Can do it without. Oh, but we want this guy. This is an overseer. This short, fat goblin. No, curse you! No, go down here. There should be. I don't remember if there's another platform down here. Maybe not. But in here is one of our chambers. This is the Chamber of Knowledge. We'll dig through the strongbox. You find some withered pages. The script is still legible. Alright, so that might be an overseer over there. It is. That's 2 overseers down. Now, there's our 3rd platform over there. Got a regular goblin. Got an overseer over there. Oh, I never noticed there's actually a platform in there, too. Alright, those are done. We can go talk to Wigfast again.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Of course, he is pleased. Let's see what we got. Cracker's bracelet. Sure, we'll take it. We might end up using it. I'm not certain. Our bags are a mess. Oh, we can get rid of some of that stuff. But, roll. No. Alt. Mark of the White Hand. So that's a quest item. I still have Normalist painting in my bag.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dum. If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dum, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
Find the source of the echo and defeat the White Hand Lieutenant. So that guy we were avoiding, would you attack him? Thanks. You found a missing page of the Shanty Singer's Compendium. Okay, he's still on the other side. We'll get rid of these two. He should be coming back around pretty soon. Yep, right there. Alright, come here, big and ugly. Okay, and that's done.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
White hand mark and an enemy orc leading it all. Strange news. Alright, so let me see. I want to check something. Tracker's bracer. Okay. So we want the tracker's leggings. We've got that. And his other quest we will finish later, because it's going to lead into some more stuff. Now we need to finish the quest to go to the different chambers, which is going to take us backwards. After we go empty our bags a little. I'm still rather impressed with everything that
The best craftsmen were once found in Khazad-dum. Soon they shall be again.
I was going to say Standing Stone Games, but Turbine was responsible for Moria. We'll hold on to that for the moment. We could sell that. We're not going to use it. We can't use it. Definitely don't want to get rid of that. We can get rid of the shabby cosmetics. We're not going to use them. That was from the Yule Festival. That was ages ago. I'm not going to use that. Let's see. I'll hold on to it. I don't know if I'm going to use it. Hold on to Tracker's leggings. because that's part of a set. If we get all 3 pieces, we'll also get plus 14 to agility, 56 to maximum morale. It is going to break the set, the Fem set we have, but I think its benefits are going to outweigh the detriment of losing that other set. We'll hold on to that for the moment. Okay, we can get rid of that. Wait, did we want that cosmetically? Ah, that's why we kept it. We did want it cosmetically. Alright. Alright, I'll look at some of this other stuff later. We'll just go ahead and get rid of stuff. And there, we're done. I don't want to find anything. I just want to close the shop. Thank you. That should help our bag space a little. Still got to do something about that, though. And, of course, we still have no goat. You have to do something about that, too. Like I said, we do get 1 from doing the quest here. But it's not a very particularly good one. I thought I should have gotten it by now, too. I must have missed something. So if we go... Oh, this way. Wait. This way. Up along this path here. This one is the Chamber of Wisdom. Okay, I found a broken tablet within the strongbox. Its inscription can still be discerned. You kind of look, you can see kind of a faint trace of a path there. Probably the most subtle use of yellow paint ever.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
We actually want the slow ride to Thorin's Threshold, because the place we want is on the way there. Which, of course, always gives us a chance to enjoy the view. I bet you the Palace of Nain was impressive. And this actually takes us a different path to get back where we're going. One we didn't take ourselves. And that's right, we do still have quests here, which I put on hold because at some point we're going to get a book quest that we'll have to go back here for. Not necessarily have to, but it's just as easy to do. Well, dismount. I'm so busy yapping my gums, I bypassed where I needed to go. And that should be flapping my gums and yapping. And this is the Chamber of Deep Thought. You know, I'm kind of sad they decided to scrap the idea of doing a graphical update on the game. There are definitely some areas that don't need it, But there are some things that you could really use the update. But they said it was just entirely too expensive. And so they said, nope, isn't worth it. From a financial standpoint, I do understand the game is 18 years old. It probably doesn't make the income it once did, if it ever made a huge income at all.
The Lords of Moria have returned!
Now, I need to go back to the Chamber of Crossroads. We're just going to swift travel there at this point. But, from a gamer perspective, I'm kind of bummed out by it, you know? Now, before we talk to Bozy, let's talk to this guy out here.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
Do you see that shattered statue just in the center of the hall, friend woman? According to records and carvings we have found, it once depicted a brave dwarf by the name of Helgi Goblinbane. The goblins of Moria have been systematically smashing all images they can find of him. I'm not even sure that this isn't the last remnant of his legacy. It was nearly whole when I first arrived, but just recently a party of goblins reduced the statue to the state in which you now see it. They carried off the pieces, boasting that they would become objects of ridicule in goblin camps throughout the mines. So he wants us to go examine what's left of the statue. The statue is missing most of the body from the waist up. And of course we get waylaid by a Moria rider, which is easy enough to tend.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
So do you think you can recognize the statue's pieces now if you were to run into them elsewhere? I think so. So that starts kind of a deed. As you go through Moria, you'll find the pieces of the statue, and you just bring them all back to, I don't think to him directly, but to different places, and they get to him, and he'll eventually rebuild the statue.
None of this seems useful, friend. Except... Oh, now wait a moment!
Excellent, Marcellene. These records and histories are very old, and probably harbor many ancient secrets. They are sure to be tremendously valuable. Bozy examines each of the records in turn, and his face falls somewhat as he reads. Records of goods bought and sold, inventories of iron and other metals. These are of some interest, to be sure, but... Bozy trails off, then brightens. Wait a moment, Marcellene. You might have something here after all. So, physical mitigation, tactical mitigation, critical rating. Resistance, rating, vitality, and fate. Agility, vitality, block, parry, and evade. You know, I was almost going to take the symbol of knowledge because of the resistance rating. But I think I might want the symbol of wisdom with that big boost in agility and a little bit of block, parry, and evade. Yeah, I'll take the symbol of wisdom.
This record tells of a mighty axe, Ziegelberg, forged at the heart of fire.
These pages mention something curious indeed, Marcellene. An axe made entirely of mithril, light enough to be wielded one-handed, but strong enough to fell any foe or rend any armor with a single sweep. Ziegelberg it was called, and it appears to have been forged in Doran's time by one called Angli. I've not heard that name before. How can it be that one so skilled would not be remembered in legend? There is more to be learned on these pages. Could it be that Ziegelberg might yet be found? My son Bori has been racked by grief ever since Bron was slain before the doors of Doran. Bring him these pages and tell him of Ziegelberg. It will do him well to have other thoughts upon which to brood. Go up the stairs on the eastern side of the chamber and through the door into the chamber of command. My son Bori is there, and Broger also. Alright. So, we'll take these pages. We'll go past these dwarfs here, which I believe are, yeah, expeditions or instances. Definitely some group stuff that we can't do. And in here, we will find Bori.
Brian would have loved to have seen this place.
Alas that Throne is not here, Marcellene. This is just the sort of adventure he would have relished. Still, I may be able to help you, though my heart will not be in it. It seems that the dwarf who sought to forge Ziegelberg relished his privacy, and by the grace of Doran he was given a secret forge at which to work. These pages do not reveal the location of the forge, but they do mention a trick of some sort that would open the door. The nature of this trick is lost, but these pages indicate that it would be recorded at Khazad-dum, the word hoard of Doran. Khazad-dum was once supposed to be on the eastern side of the Great Delving, somewhere north of a great statue of Doran. I'm sorry, but there is little else with which to guide you. Find the location and return to me, and perhaps I can unravel some more of the mystery. Alright, so, find evidence of Khazad-dum. Well, that would be, as he called it, the word hoard. In other words, a library. I might know where that's at. But of course, we will continue next time. Until then, bye for now.